water beds with cotton too.
I don't care how hot it is, if you pass out, ask for water or fail to pick enough cotton, you will get 30 lashes. Now get to work. Can't take this any longer. We need to get out of here.
We need to run for our lives. Clear the way.
Approximately 12 million Africans were shipped across the Atlantic. They arrived in South Carolina and were auctioned off into various plantations. The invention of compasses in 1683 greatly increased the need of slave labor. In 1868, 89% of the nation's African Americans were slaves. Plantations usually owned around 250 slaves. On plantations, slaves worked on the fields and or did household chores. Slaves did very difficult, hard labor and were treated poorly. They did not have freedom. Plantation owners were allowed to beat their slaves, take away their children, and force them to live like animals.
Army for the tomorrow. If you see a sign, you know we're there.
But when I get out of here, I'll play for
These people were called conductors. One estimate suggests that by 1850, 100,000 slaves had escaped via the railroad. The Underground Railroad consisted of meeting points, secret routes, transportation, and safe houses, and a personal assistant provided by the conductors. Once a part of the plantation, the conductor would direct the runaways to the north. Slaves traveled at night, about 10 to 20 miles to each station. They would stop at the so-called stations or depots during the day and rest. Stations were often located in barns, under the church doors, or in hiding places, caves, and hollowed out on the range. While the fugitive rested at one station, a message was sent to the next station to let the station master know the runaways were on the way. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery. Tubman escaped and subsequently made about 13 missions to rescue approximately 70 enslaved families and friends using an underground railroad.
General McClellan, you have brought shame to us and to the nation. For that, you are relieved of your duties. Be on your way. General Grant, I need you to lead the nation to victory. Welcome to the war.
The name's Elijah Sullivan, at your service, right? Where do I sign up? You're here to fight for my freedom.
Right here. And I hope you'll lead us to victory. See yourself a free man. The Civil War was a war between the states. It was fought because northern states wanted to stop slavery and southern states wanted to keep slavery. African slaves signed up to fight to become free men. The Civil War started in April of 1861 at the Battle of Fort Sumter in South Carolina. Leader of the Confederate Army was General Robert E. Lee. The Union Army had 3 generals. The first 2 generals were fired for not doing their job. General Grant became the leader and led the Union Army to victory over the South. There were many battles during the Civil War. One major battle was the Battle of Gettysburg. This battle was a turning point in the war.
Charge!
Oh my gosh!
In this night, time of free man. I love you.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation conceived of liberty, dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. The world will no long remember what we say here, but can never forget what they did here. It is right for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have tried in vain, that this nation shall have a new birth of freedom, and that this government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
During this week, April 12, 1859, the European War, the Civil War ended.
into Northern Virginia and the peril of its officers and men effectively ending the war in Virginia. This even triggered a series of surrenders across the South, signaling for the end of the war. During the Civil War, 620,000 soldiers died. The war was very long and very hard on America. In the end, slavery was made illegal.
What a lovely day outside. What do you think about it?
I think it is lovely, my dear.
Do you think we should go for a walk?
I think we should, and see the world, every bit of it, my love.
I think that would be an awesome idea. Come on, catch your head now! The president has died!
Long up, tyrant!
Yeah. President Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War. His presidency lasted from March 4, 1861 until his assassination on April 14, 1865. On January 3, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, proclaiming the freedom of slaves. The proclamation also ordered that slaves to be enrolled into the paying service of U.S. Armed Forces, and ordered the Union Army to recognize and maintain the freedom of the ex-slaves, making the eradication of slavery an explicit war goal. On April 14, 1865, President Lincoln was shot while attending the play Our American Cousin at Ford's Theater. The murder was planned and carried out by the well-known stage actor John Wilkes Booth. The murder was part of a larger plan to revive the Southern cause. It did not work. Slaves were freed. In honor of all the slaves who died and survived, in honor of our president who made slavery illegal, and in honor of all the American soldiers who fought for freedom and became free men, we shall respect and not go back to slavery. We shall be free. We shall fight for our freedom, even if it means costing ourselves our lives. We must remember all the slaves, we must remember all our soldiers and generals, and we shall honor our 16th President, Abraham Lincoln. May your